This might not be a popular conversation to have within the African or even the Nigerian space. However, it's quite necessary. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to properly wear a tampon. Now, a tampon is simply a period product. The same way you have your sanitary pads, your menstrual cups, both reusable sanitary pads and the like, we also have a tampon. A tampon is a very, do I say ancient period product? Like it's always been there. But within the Nigerian space, because of a lot of religious, social-cultural factors, this is not the period product of choice. But we have people who are using it. We have young girls, young women who would love to use a tampon, but they don't know how. So today, this video is going to help you learn how to safely use a tampon and have the best experience. Now, the very first thing you need to know is that there are different types of tampons, and there are different ways of wearing your tampon. Now, in this tampon, which I'm going to be opening shortly, you're going to notice that it has what we call an applicator. Another thing to note about tampons is, just like your normal menstrual pads, it has different absorbences, from light to heavy and very heavy. And so you need to find an absorbency that works for you. Now that you've noted the absorbences, we're going to dive straight into how you can properly use a tampon. The very first step is to ensure that your hands are properly cleaned. And so you do this by washing your hand properly with soap and water. Once your hands are clean, you want to pick up your tampon and open it. And as you can see, this tampon has an applicator. This is the tampon, and this is what it looks like. It has an applicator. Now, the next thing you're going to be doing is to ensure that you have the right opening. Yes, if you're probably trying to use a tampon for the first time, you might be confused with which opening this goes into. Most times when we use the word vagina, we think it's the whole area. But there are actually 3 major openings in the external female genital area. We have the urethra, which is the opening where the pee comes out from, just right here. And then we have the vagina, which is right here, where this tampon goes in. And then we have the anus just below. Ensure that this tampon goes into the vagina and not into the urethra. Of course, it can't even go into the urethra. It's really tiny. Or into the anus. No. So ensure you know what's going here. And one of the ways that you can ensure that this is going into the right hole is by either feeling your way to ensure that you are putting it right into the vagina, or you can just simply use a mirror, lift your legs and place this the way I'm going to teach you. So next, I'm going to be showing you how to insert your tampon safely into the vagina. This is what the tampon looks like. And this is the applicator or the introducer. The tampon is inside it. Now, one of the things you have to do is to make sure that this applicator is between your thumb and your 3rd finger. So I hold it like this. And this, of course, is the free finger. With your index finger, you're going to push. And when you push, you're pushing this into the vagina. Just follow me. So I'm going to be using this to show you what the internal vagina looks like. This is what it looks like. So this is the external area, which I already showed you how to introduce from outside. So when this goes into the vagina, you just at the mouth of the vagina, you push. You're going to push gently. Remember, you're holding this like this, and then you push gently. Just release it gently. It just goes into the vagina, and that's it. Into the vagina. And then you just gently remove your applicator. This thread is going to hang out, so don't worry about it. This particular thread might feel uncomfortable and all that, but once you wear your panties, you're not going to feel it. But the reason why you have this here is that once the tampon goes into the vagina, it starts to absorb the period blood. And after 4 to 8 hours, in fact, don't even let it get up to 4 to 8 hours, but about 4 to 8 hours, 8 is the maximum. Or whenever you feel your tampon is full, it mustn't even get up to 4 to 8 hours. Ensure that you pull on this string and gently remove the used tampon. And that's all. That's how you use the tampon. You probably have lots of questions about tampons, and I'm going to do well to answer them as the series continue. So do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and do well to share it with every young woman and girl within your community. In the next video, I'm going to be discussing tampons and toxic shock syndrome. How do you safely use a tampon, ensure there's no pain, and ensure you're not endangering your health? Watch out for the next video. Till next time, I'm in yours and health, Dr. Zobo. Bye-bye.